The game wants me to press the A button, but you know what? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. EBDB. EBDB. Second. Hello, ladies. Oh god, it feels wrong to say that when Trash isn't here. It feels so wrong. But hello, Aria. Hi, Aria. Hi. Let's actually make it so that I can see the stream, because I currently cannot see the game. Bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je porte le net de soleil. Je veux me venger. Je hurle. Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous. Is that the whole thing? Did I just absolutely kill it? Did I just ace that? And I think I did. I think I... Look at that guy. He's having the fucking time of his life. God, I wish that were me. I've never been skiing. You know, everybody at university has been skiing because of issues with many cultural issues. I forgot merci beaucoup. No, I didn't thank you for why I want revenge. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't take that back, can I? That's just that's me doing something unspeakable. I'm fed up with the ponytail already. It's cringe. It's a cringe ponytail. MILF Pokemon? MILF Bunny? MILF Bunny when? Ooh, this is equally cringe. Ugh. I went to a lovely hairdresser named Carol, and she's brilliant, but she definitely cuts your hair too short. So if you can see, right, my fringe is currently weird length. If I had to describe it, I'd call it weird. And it's okay because it'll grow, and it was £2, and last time I went it was free. But counterpoint, she also cut it like, once I show you this you won't be able to unsee it, so I'm so sorry. But so this is it when it lies flat. You see how here, this bit, it rests on my eyebrow. You see how here it doesn't, and it just kind of cuts off there? She tried her best. She tried her best. That was you on the Austrian ski trip when you crashed into a crowd of 7 people and wiped them all out. God, rest in peace the 7 people that Aria hit on a ski trip. I know that you go to the memorial every year, and it's very sad. And you stand and you go, Je veux me venger. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Which is obviously French for I'm sorry for your loss. When you move back to Redacted. Yeah, I had to hear through other people that you were moving back to Redacted, Aria. I require receipts regarding your every single life event. And the fact that I haven't been receiving them means you've not been doing your duty. And I'm mad about it. I'm very mad. Oh, I could have just gone this way. Wait, could I? Yeah, I absolutely could have. What ice Pokemon are there? Let's see. Aw, an owl! It sounds like a job for Graftis. It has been. I've steadily been improving it when I've been in the bathroom and I've like noticed that it's not correct. But we're steadily getting there. And as long as I tilt my head this way, you can't really tell. And I do tilt my head that way anyway, so it's okay. Wait, you speak? Also, hello Sprinkles. I'm your favorite woman? Joke's on you. That's easy. I'm the only woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I think now is the time to catch with a Pokeball. I don't think I copied you into the email. Well, next time I demand to be CC'd, okay? In fact, BC me. Blank copy me. I don't want to see who else you've emailed. I'll get jealous. No, my monkey died! Rip. Rip in peace. All women love beef. Except for the women that don't love beef. They in fact write beef. I don't know how strong it is, a little bitch. I'll use this one, I guess. Wait, oh, you speak French? No, sorry, I don't speak French. There's a copy pasta. I say it's a copy pasta. It's a video of like this like French woman basically saying a bunch of like French nonsense, where in English it's something like hello mademoiselle, do you like my sunglasses? No, I like, hello mademoiselle, I'm wearing sunglasses, I crave revenge. I like, which just isn't a word. It's just a shitty bunch of French. My accent, however, is impeccable because I actually got an A star in GCSE French, so jot that down. CBDB. BBBB. DBDB. Dead by Daylight. That's okay, you got distracted and you didn't finish your sentence. Listen, Spinkles, I'm always on that. You know, for me in particular, I start sentences expecting them to end well and then they don't. So I was playing D&D on Sunday and I was supposed to be trying to convince a person that we were on their side. So what my character said to them was, you can trust us because our stake in this is whimsical and we're on your side now. I'm gonna name this one EBDB. This is EBDB the owl. Sorry. Is there an extra E in EBDB? No, it is spelled like this, isn't it?
I can't believe.
Sorry, all that was difficult for me.
The creator of Pokemon herself, and it's
also, hello, Ace the Gamer. Hi.
Happy birthday, Melamania.
It's not my birthday.
Pokemon.
Hello, Corvus. It's not my birthday, but it is Pokemon Day. And I did create Pokemon. That's right. No, I don't want to add the owl. Good, send it to a box.
Happy birthday.
Ace, no, don't fall for it. It's not my birthday. Don't let them trick you. Look what you've done, Corvus. You're confusing them. But I do have a TikTok, Ace. It is mine, however, and you can't have it. I will not give you the username. I will not give you the password. I won't give you a goddamn thing. All jokes aside, it's just like a personal TikTok. I've made like 3 TikToks. They're not very good. Wonderful chaos. It's not my birthday! Sorry, Ace, for context, do you know how, wait, this one's got 3? Yikes. You know how people, will joke and will wish streamers a happy birthday when it isn't their birthday? And you know when they do that every time you stream? And you know when they've been doing it for approximately 12 months? Yeah. We in one of those. Okay, I have a feeling this gold duck is stronger than my little guy. Okay, that was fine. You like explaining something, but to be able to properly explain it, you have to make a correct sentence in English. That shit's so hard. It's so fucking hard. The fact that people daily will just get their sentences in the correct order and say exactly what they mean. Ridiculous. I don't think those people are real. I don't think they deserve rights. They've clearly got something that the rest of us don't. So we should have something that they don't. Someone follows you on TikTok and is always on your stream from Melamaniac. Huh, okay. Maybe it's someone that's stealing Melamaniac with 1 C. Which I want, by the way. I'm Melamaniac with 2 C's, and that second C, ooh, it grinds my gears. Ooh, it makes me mad. I don't want it. Every time you start a new stream, you're reborn as a new Mela. Oh, yeah, true. To some degree, I am reborn. I am a new Mellow. I shed my skin like a snake. 2590. Why the fuck? I don't care if it does it 2 times in a row. I'm not doing anything that isn't 100% accurate 100% of the time. Ball. No rights for ball. It's not my birthday. How old am I turning? Well, I suppose... I don't know. I don't know how many streams I've done. I can maybe find out. I honestly don't know. I don't even think that's a stat that Twitch like keeps track of. Ooh, Sudowoodo is a lot stronger than I am. I'm turning 10 minutes old soon. I am, and I'm having a great time being alive. Time of my life. I've streamed for 812 hours total. Does that count? It doesn't track my number of streams, but 812 hours, divide that by 3, it's approximate. Right, let's do that. And let's catch up with Twitch chat. It helps you get another follower. Fuck yeah, thank you. Does that mean you followed us? Oh, Ace, thank you for the... Wait, did you? Yes, you have followed 2 days ago, thank you. I got an email about that. I received an email telling me someone had followed, and I was like... It confuses me when someone follows outside of a stream. Not that you're not welcome to, but I don't expect it. I'm like, how did you find me? How did you find me? I'm turning 5. Joke's on you. I was 5. Why would I use that? I know that doesn't work. Huh. Apparently I instinctively knew that it was correct to use Kachow. Good job, team. What's your real name? Or did your parents name you Mello? Yes, my parents named me Mello. They knew that I would grow up to one day kill and overthrow Mello Maniac. So they were training me from a young age. But no. My real name isn't Mello, but I know, it's been a while since we've even talked about it, but the reason I don't use my real name on stream is because when I'm bad at games, if someone was like, ha 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 ha, Mello is bad at games, but they used my real name, I would cry. It would trigger an instinctive chemical reaction in my brain, and the tears would start flowing whether I want them to or not. Aria's real name is Scringly, can confirm. Scringly is just stand up, Aria, stand up person. Really, stand up, come on, let's give Aria a round of applause. Good job, Scringly. What am I doing? Have I been forced to change Pokemon? I don't know, I'm messing up there. I found you because fake account and followed you and gifted lols. Thanks to them. Yeah, thank you. They spent money and I got clout. No, I don't mean to. Why would I want to swap? Ariaxi, experiment number 2319. It's not experiment, Corvus, it's attempt 2319. The 2000. Mello does not do math sprinkles, clearly. The 2319th Ariaxi, whoever exists. Welcome to the Melloverse, Merce. Merce sounds kind of yucky. Huh. We just threw a fucking boulder at that horse. Yeah, I mean, welcome to the Melloverse. It's my birthday every single day. We really like talking about piss. Bingus is a funny little character that we like to look upon. Do we have any other bits, everyone? Or are those our only bits? Is that all we have going for us? I'm gonna chase this person. Oh. Are you a novice or are you capable? Definitely not capable. The little lad is not good at games. The little boy is struggling with his computer code. Cobalt. The MCU, the Lomaniac Stream Universe. Classic. An absolute classic. Bingus, we like Bingus, yeah. God, sorry, I'm really tired, in my defense. So, on a Monday, if you aren't aware, I stream at 8:30 rather than 8 GMT. And the reason for that is that I have a dance class between... Okay, I guess this just keeps happening. I have a dance class between 7 and 8, and then it takes me about half an hour to get back up here and set stuff up. I've done a lot of spinning around today. Jeez, I've been spinning around. There's this one move that we have to do as well, and I say have to because doing it really is a have to. And we will have a big account. There you go. There you go. Classic MCU stuff. Let's look at the Bingus in the corner, obstructing our view of the game. Love you, Bingus. Mwah. But yeah, we have to do this thing where basically you have to spin out, spin back in, but like basically hurtle yourself out the lead. With such force that your hand touches theirs, and you put in enough force that you manage to spin yourself around them. And if you think that's scary to do at basically this speed, so you need to spin out 1, 2, 3, 4, spin back in 1, 2, 3, 4, spin out 1, 2, 3, 4, in 1, 2, 3, 4, and every time you go in, you go past the person. And because it's rock and roll, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like, ah! Can we take a break, please? Can I sit down? Thank you. And also, since having COVID, I hate to... It's probably just the placebo mind effect of, oh no, I've had COVID, there's got to be a long-term consequence. But I do feel like I get winded slightly more easily. The user restores its own HP, the amount depends on the weather. I kind of love that. I think that's funny. I'm not gonna do it though. It's not worth it. If I only take on moves that do damage, you all know this. www. That's my favorite website. But yeah, that's why I'm in a silly mood. I'm in a silly little mood characterized by my warm bed. Does that mean I can maybe heal? Because obviously I'm wounded. I don't have thick fat like some Pokemon, so I have to bundle clothes to keep warm. Me too. Me too, bestie. Right, who are you? God. Another battle will easily win. Although to be fair, what I probably should do is heal my 2 Pokemon. No! No, not Mr. Mime! No! Why is he here? Why can't we be free? Oh, I get it. Volt Switch does 70 and then I have to swap. I've been doing this to myself. I've been so confused why Kachow has been swapping out, but it's because I've been doing it. How many complete degrees of rotation do you think you've made today? Fucking hundreds, because this move you rotate twice. Like, if I start facing this way, I end facing that way, having done a full rotation in the meanwhile, so it's basically like 2 whole spins. Ooh, that killed Ball? That's really rough. This Mr. Mime is stronger than I am. I might actually end up losing this one. Ooh. Okay, hang on. How many revives have I got? 12? Time to use them. Filbert first. Wait, it's Aria's boyfriend. Mr. Mime? I hate Mr. Mime. Hey look, it's Aria's boyfriend. I promise this isn't a hate crime. Mr. Mime, fuck you, fuck you. Machoke, however. Which I respect. Right, let's use Spark. How about him? He's better. I think we can all agree. I mean, everyone talks about the Markiplier Smash or Pass tier list thing that he did recently. But Machoke is easily, ethically, the best Smash, surely. No one's smashing Mr. Mime. Please tell me Markiplier did not smash Mr. Mime. Or I will fucking smash Markiplier. I'll fight the little man. I'll fight that little guy. Markiplier, notoriously a tiny guy. Whom I could fight. The visceral fear. And wouldn't you? Imagine if you were out in the wild. Oh god. Well, I'll keep my current Pokemon, but I don't want to have to see Mr. Mime. I made a video analyzing the smashes to make Markiplier's perfect Pokemon. Oh, that's kind of funny. As an internet, we like to make fun of Markiplier. Not Markiplier, MatPat, and game theory, but I like that a lot, analyzing the smashes. I also really like an audio, I think it's from a series, but it was a TikTok audio a little while back where, you know, you hear someone's voice saying something about like how awful clowns are and how only a psychopath would like clowns, and then it cuts to MatPat just saying very calmly, I think clowns are delightful. I think about that audio a lot. I think about the perfect embodiment of concerning disregard for one's own life that MatPat displays in that audio. Also, hello Meta. Hi. Okay, so the plan for today, I also want to say, is I would like to play Brilliant Diamond, and I would like to beat at least one gym. But I also think I'd like to play some Legends Arceus, because where we left off, I think we were given quite like a little bit of freedom, and I want to see where we're going. Hey gamers, and welcome to Game Theory. Boy, have I got a theory. Oh, we got a theory for you today. Oh. Sorry, I accidentally switched into like a Rick and Morty-esque intonation there, and it makes me wish I was better at impressions, you know? I've got a friend that could do a passable Donald Trump impression, and I know as a society we've moved past that, but it's still pretty good. Give me your best game theory. My best game theory. I think that in the hit game Among Us. No, I'm not doing that, I'm sorry. I don't actually have any game theories. I don't know a lot about game theories either, to be honest. I take things very literally. And the second that I'm told to think about something, I just get mad. I just get angry. So I don't like that. I don't know, what's your best game theory? Genuine ones. Do we know any cool ones? Any cool ones that won't, like, spoil any game I'm currently playing. So, no spoilers for Skyrim, or Pokemon, or, whatever the fuck I'm playing on Zelda, no Zelda spoilers. This cold is nothing compared to the fire that burns in my heart. What an edgelord. What an edgy guy. I think there's probably some good Stardew Valley theories. Has Mario been the bad guy all along? I think I watched that one. That one's a classic. And like, yeah, obviously, because he works for the bourgeoisie. And capitalism and the ever-flowing tide is bad. So that one's simple. I actually really would like to rewatch the Game Theory FNAF videos. There's a good drama to them. Especially knowing that the way that the FNAF lore works, basically anything MatPat says, 50% of it will become canon in the next game because he said so. And the other 50% will get disproven so you can make another video. I appreciate the symbiotic relationship that FNAF has with MatPat. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Right, what am I trying to do? My brain. I'm hungry. I got back from my dance class and I craved more than anything in this world a pear. A single fruit pear. And I forgot that I didn't have any. I forgot that I ran out. Oh, that made my heel fucking useless. God damn. You've been told you can do good cursed impressions. I don't know if I've seen you do an impression or heard you do an impression before. If you have, it was probably good. I feel like when I hear people do impressions, it's very rare that they're bad. If I give the impression, yes, it's terrible. But if someone else gives it, I actually find it pretty good. Pat and Morty. I'd pay for that. I'd pay for a game theory like spoof made by the creators of Rick and Morty. Oh, you should join us at Redacted Socks at some point and I will gale you the shitty voices. I would love to join at Redacted Socks. Unfortunately, it generally occurs on a Monday and I'm currently occupied. No, I'd love to join in at some point. There's got to be a Monday in my life that I can take off in the future. There's quite a few days in the following weeks that I'm doing something else instead of streaming, in fact. So I'm live today. I'll be streaming Zelda on Wednesday. But this Saturday, me and James won't be doing Skyrim because we're going to like a friend's birthday party. And then it will be their birthday and not mine, so... I'll keep my current Pokemon actually. And then I will be streaming next Monday, next Wednesday, next Saturday. But the Monday after I'm busy, and I think in fact I might, there's some days that I'm busy, over the next few weeks. You've been thinking about suggesting a small casual meetup on Friday or something? That would be nice. On a Friday, I'm busy from like, I'm busy from like 6 on a Friday. It's unfortunate, Corvus. It is. That I actually actively recommend against ever trying to appease my schedule. My schedule is actually an eldritch being, and even I can't appease it. I speak to it, and I'm like, please, eldritch schedule, can I please have a free day? And the eldritch schedule says, no. And obviously it's all on me. Like, everything I do that takes up my time is my choice. But I just like all of the things I do. It's really annoying. I wish I hated one of my hobbies. Unfortunately, the only thing I do that I hate is my degree, but I don't hate my degree, I'm being dramatic. You just remembered the time you were trying to find a reason why Ash wasn't aging and thought, is Ash a Ditto or a Zorua? That'll be your dumb thought of the day. No, I like that. I like that a lot. Ash is a Ditto! No, I think that's good. I think that works. Pokemon... What the fuck is this area, by the way? Pokemon, I think, is a good breeding ground for theories. Oh, I will die. Oh, that is scary. Can you help me? I will die if I go in this snow. Please hold your schedule. Could I please have a free day? Oh, yeah, speaking of, hold on. I said that I was going to try and make it so that VIPs could do quotes. Where's this Pokemon? Oh, I can, where's the command? Add quote. Huh. Okay, I've just changed that to VIP, but unfortunately that did seem to be listed. I won't mention that. Okay, so theoretically, Corvus, you could add quotes now. Do I know the exact format of how you add quotes? Not really, because Bright set it up and they're smarter than me, but you could. The flat you're hopefully getting has a vestibule, which is just a long narrow corridor lined with windows. Naughty Corvuses get put in the vestibule. I thought a vestibule was like when you're waiting for the bus and you're like, you're in the little thing. You know, like the little undercover, like 3 walls thing. I thought that was a vestibule. Have I been wrong? I mean, either way, I'd rather not be put in the vestibule. Fucking I hate this guy. I hate it when the ninja boys show up. Ninja boy, tell them. It's a Snowy mystery, this one. Wait. I wanna look. How badly did you misdraw the Snova? How badly did you do this? No, that's not a misdrawing. I actually think you've improved the Snova. That creature looks way better now. I think I might have been there for part of that stream. I seem to have a memory of the Deoxys. I have a memory of the Deoxys. Did this trainer just go in? He's reclaiming it, Aria. It's homophobic. You thought you were drawing a snow run though? Oh, okay, in that case, yeah. In that case, you fucked up and you should feel embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You messed it up. You know what, Aria, to defend your honor, I'm gonna beat this little boy up. I'm gonna beat him to a fucking pulp and leave him in the snow to die. Does that make it better? It does in my eyes. I think I fixed it. I think I've diffused the situation. God, okay. God, it really sucks. Cause obviously I stream half an hour later on a Monday. Like I start half an hour later. But I'm so much more tired. I woke up at 7:30 today. And admittedly I then stayed in bed until about 9 o'clock, but I still woke up at 7:30. And it means that even though on a Monday I really want to play Pokemon and I want to get through some Pokemon, I also would love to end the stream in an hour and go to bed. God, I want to go to bed. You know what, to defend your honor, I'm gonna beat this little boy up. There you go, you did it. Hell yeah. Okay, so that works now. But no, I actually do have a surprising amount of options for adding commands. There's also, if I wanted to do something particular for people, I can theoretically like add people as regulars via Nightbot. So it's like separate from a VIP, I can add someone as a regular. And I think it's like lower permissions than a VIP, but it means that I could give a quote to a regular, but not, you know, I could give a power to a regular, but not just everyone. I would never have pegged that. Oh, I think to see the quote. I don't know how you see a specific quote, Corvus. As far as I'm aware, you say quote and you literally get a random one. Please, Eldritch Schedule, can I please have a free day? And the Eldritch Schedule said no. There is no day under the sun. God damn it! Don't drill some skiing techniques. No. That was very upsetting to me. Oh, also I wanted to also make. So, when I was ill with COVID a few weeks ago, I had the urge to make like a tofu dish. So, but one of the ingredients I needed was, I needed lemon juice. And my lemon juice had gone out of date like a week before. So I asked a friend to get me a list of ingredients for this tofu and drop it off at my door. And that included lemon juice. But for some reason the lemon juice they got had like a date on it, where it, like, this lemon juice claims to go out of date like something like 6 weeks after opening. Which my other lemon juice definitely lasted longer, so my theory is that if it's in a plastic bottle, it goes out of date quicker. But it means that I have, I don't know how many mil of lemon juice, but I've got a lot of lemon juice. And I don't know what to do with it. Or should I say, I didn't know what to do with it. Can't you just squeeze your own? Well, I suppose if life gave me lemons, I could make lemon juice. I wouldn't even know where to buy a lemon, Omicron. That's a really... You've given me a lot of food for thought here. If I wanted to obtain a lemon, I would barely know where to go. But no, I absolutely should have just had a lemon and squeezed out the juice, because then I would have achieved the correct amount of juice. As it is, I have a bottle with like, I don't know, maybe 100 ml of lemon juice, which is quite a bit. You need to remove the 22 for the next time. Yeah, I can't remember if we can edit quotes, unfortunately. I have no memory of that. But yeah, we'll see. You're drinking a homemade cocktail with some? That sounds lovely. Oof, the temptation to drink. Ooh, I could be, I have some tequila rose. I could be tempted to get some tequila rose. Maybe before we get to the gym or something like that. Can I just squeeze? Oh, I read that. Small bags in most supermarkets? Yeah. And in the future, I'm definitely going to do this because it was not worth having that much. Like, I didn't need that much lemon juice. It was a mistake. And I'm sorry. But, so let me just, I think this would be a funny stream premise. So correct me if I'm wrong. But what if I just did a baking stream where I made... This is gonna sound really stupid, like it's not even fun. So what if I did a baking stream where I just made lemon curd, but like a lot of lemon curd, because lemon curd, you can make a lot of it not using much lemon juice. So what if I just did a stream where I was in my kitchen and I just made lemon curd? And I've never made lemon curd before, so we'll see how it goes. Lemon curd stream, let's go! I just find it funny. I find the concept of lemon curd stream really funny. There's nothing funny we could do with it. Like, there's nothing specific funny. Like, I don't have a specific funny lemon curd joke, you know? I just think naming a stream Lemon Curd Stream is funny, and I would laugh. Thoughts on chugging it? Why chug it when I could make it into lemon curd? That's essentially the question I'm asking. That your drinking influenced you, or it's the other way around. I can't remember. There was it was definitely a Zelda stream. There was a Zelda stream where I had like a bottle of port and some cognac, and it was delicious. It was very, very good. But yeah, no, I remember you drinking for that. Chug the lemon curd. Well, obviously I'd try the lemon curd after I made it, Omicron. I wouldn't just make lemon curd and then be like, oh, I promise this is good, guys. I also think to just add a bit of spice, I'd make different recipes of lemon curd, and then we could decide which the best lemon curd was. So, for example, did you know that lemon curd actually is made with like eggs and butter? Because I didn't until recently. So I'm thinking that I'd make like an eggs and butter lemon curd, and also like maybe a vegan lemon curd, and do a couple of different recipes. So it's not just lemon curd stream, it's testing lemon curd recipes stream, which is so funny. Like, imagine you're checking in like, oh, it's a stream on a Sunday. What is this? What's Mello doing on a Sunday? Interesting. And what Mello is doing is making hundreds of mil of lemon curd and putting it in little jars. And the best part about this idea is that I spawned the idea from wanting to use up the lemon curd, the lemon juice I have, so it's not a waste. But counterpoint, to make lemon curd I would have to buy sugar and eggs and non-dairy milk, unsalted butter. I'd have to buy jars to put the lemon curd in. Like I would end up spending so much more money making lemon curd, where ultimately I should probably just accept that this lemon juice is going out of date, but I don't want to waste it. I want to do something fun and creative with this lemon juice. And the best thing I can think of is lemon curd. There's also a recipe I found for making, they were called lemon bars. And I've never had them, but essentially it is like a particularly solid lemon curd on like a lemony biscuit base. And I think that sounds pretty good. So I also think I could maybe make that. In fact, I think that is what I should do. Oh god, no! No! So it wasn't that way. Lemon curd stream, but you add a different colour food, same colouring to each batch. Well, yeah, obviously we'd have to do that, Corvus, to know the difference between the batches. Also, apologies, I'm going to very quickly go get some hand cream because my skin is, I don't know if you can see, that I've obtained a wound on my flesh simply from having skin. The horrifying ordeal of having skin. To make sure I'm more agile, I always dress light. To make sure that I am heavier and pack a punch, I dress heavy. Finding the best lemon curd recipe, basically. But that part of the idea sort of came from the fact that when I was looking for lemon curd recipes, there were just a ton of them. And they're all like slightly different. And the vegan recipes in particular, like, are asking for such interesting things from me. One of them's like, oh, you should make lemon curd. You should add turmeric. Like, what the fuck? Hang on, in fact, there's one. The Pokemon can wait, because I saved, obviously, all of the lemon curd. I obviously saved all the recipes because I wanted to be able to tell you all about them. Right, so one recipe is juice of 4 unwaxed lemons, so I'll have to figure out how much that is in mil. Corn flour, caster sugar, coconut cream, margarine and salt. That sounds simple, I'm definitely going to make that one. This one is lemons, caster sugar, butter, eggs. That's literally just the BBC Good Food one. This one is one of those recipes where you gotta scroll 4 years to get to the bottom. Granulated sugar, lemon, zest, egg yolk, juice, butter. So it's basically the same as the other one. And then the most unique one. So this recipe, white sugar, cornstarch, non-dairy milk, lemon juice, lemon zest, turmeric. Which is interesting. And the fun thing is, most of these recipes are nearly identical, just slightly different. Which I think is an added layer of funny, where it's not like we're doing drastically different recipes. It's like, okay, recipe number 1, guys, this one uses margarine. Recipe number 2, guys, this one uses real butter. Recipe number 3, guys, this one uses real butter and it uses coconut cream. An overdose of lemons can cause kidney stones and diarrhea. Well, that's why I'm not gonna eat all of the lemon curd, Omicron, obviously. My plan is to ask who wants it, like I'm gonna distribute it. So, so theoretically, hey, actually, do you think I could make money out of this? Who here would buy lemon curd that I've made for the low, low price of, you pay for the shipping? I will ship you lemon curd that I've made, but you have to pay for the shipping. I don't want to pay for it. You'd pay? I should ask in the Discord. Hey guys, who wants some homemade lemon curd? People inserting turmeric into random recipe is your favorite thing. It happens more than you'd expect, Johan. I found a recipe for like, I think it's like, it's like a sweet rice pudding that has turmeric in it. I don't know why. It's why I have so much turmeric. Recipe 203, it's just lemon juice and butter. We could do that as well. Ooh, here's the thing. We could invent our own recipe. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? We do a vegan recipe, a non-vegan recipe, and then we invent our own recipe. What would we do? Like, what do you think we could do to make the lemon curd better? Like, I don't want to make it shit, okay? I'm not like, haha, let's add hot sauce. I think we should do something genuinely good. What pairs well with lemon? I think like lemon and lavender. Should we add lavender to the lemon curd? Lemon and thyme. We could just look at the ingredients of Lilt. The drink Lilt. I mean, what does Lilt taste like? I love Lilt. If I could make a curd, Lilt flavor. Lilt is pineapple grapefruit. Funnily enough, it isn't actually a lemonade. We could make like a pineapple. We could totally make a pineapple curd. I don't know how. I feel like we'd mess it up somehow, but I think we should do it anyway. Let's do that. You giggle every time you hear hand cream. It's because you stole my hand cream. Meta stole my hand cream without me noticing. And then asked me if I had any hand cream, and I was like, Meta, of course I have hand cream. Do your hands need hand cream? I'll get some for you. I'll get some from my bag. Oh no, Meta, I seem to have misplaced my hand cream. I can't help you and I feel terrible. Meanwhile, they had it. The cruelest thing you could do to me specifically. Whoever thought melon merch would be lemon merch? It makes sense. It makes sense. When life gives you out-of-date lemon juice, make lemon merch. I probably wouldn't do that. The lemon merch, because I don't know how, like, I feel like you'd have to refrigerate the lemon curd, and I don't know how long it would keep for, and I wouldn't want to send you out of date lemon curd. Like, the point is that it's in date. You're slightly allergic to lemons. You make funny faces or noises. It is a little funny. Hey Meta, would you buy some lemon curd that I've made? You'd have to eat all of it, by the way. Leaf out of Coca-Cola's bottle and put cocaine in it. I think that would help. Yeah, it would make it popular. If we're looking at it from a business perspective, Omicron, it would also make it quite addictive. which means that once people have had a little bit of our delicious mellow lemon curd, they want more, and they want more, and they'll never stop wanting more. And I think that's genius. Let's do that. I like Swift. Lemon juice, butter, 40 gallons of iron brew. I'd need a pretty big pot for that, but I guess we could. Stinky. Stinky as hell. We could, I don't know. I should find out what flavors go well with lemon. Or even instead of inventing a recipe, I could just steal one from the internet that's just more fun, you know? No, I'm gonna Google it. What pairs well with lemon? What flavors go well with lemon? Thank you, Google, for already knowing. Lemon pairs well with almond. Ooh, almond lemon curd would be interesting. Sorry, I am playing Pokemon right now, I promise. Almond, apricot, basil, berries, black pepper, cardamom, cherry, citrus, coconut, hazelnut, ginger, mint, nectarine, peach, plum, prickly pear, rosemary, thyme, tropical fruit, and vanilla. For spirits, it mixes best with rum, vodka, nut, and orange liqueurs. All of these things sound delicious. Someone's put lemon and blueberry. That sounds good. I love iron brew. All good drinks have a warning on them, especially warnings about behavioural problems in children. Hell yeah. I had so many behavioural problems, and it's all because of the iron brew. Joke's on you. They're actually not connected. They're correlation, not causation. Children with behavioural problems just love iron brew because it tastes so good. That was a weird Pokemon. Wait, no, we gotta do this properly. Almond, apricot, basil, berries, black pepper, cardamom, cherry, citrus, coconut, hazelnut, ginger, mint, nectarine, peach, plum, prickly pear. Sorry, this is... I'm trying to capture the energy of a Pokemon rap, but I realised about halfway through that was the worst thing I've done. I've stopped early for you to help. Speaking of behavioural problems, I want you all to Google this thing me and my brother had as a kid. Let me just be able to find what it was called first. Discontinued tango drink. Okay, everyone, right now, go Google Turbo Tango. Turbo Tango was the sickest fucking drink in this entire world. I'm not kidding. So, in case you don't feel like Googling it, Turbo Tango was... So, like, picture whipped cream and how people like to spray whipped cream into their mouth. Now imagine that instead of whipped cream, it was like really, really like fizzy, like tango. And the first half of like the squirts of this bottle were so good. They were fucking transcendent. It did get a bit gross towards the end, but it was amazing. The answer to where this has been, Omicron, is in 2010. I don't know why it got discontinued. Actually, I do know why, because when me and my brother would drink this, we would become disgusting little pecked up gremlins for approximately 12 hours. So I know the exact reason why it got discontinued, and it was me. I did it. Okay. What happened to Turbo Tango? But I can't express to you how good this is. It was so good. Yeah, it stopped being made in 2012 because it wasn't popular enough, which is bullshit. Me and my brother were single-handedly buying all of it. We'd be walking back from school, and bear in mind that it was 2011-ish, so I would have been 10, my brother would have been about 8. We'd be walking home from school, and we'd be going past the Nissa, and it'd be like, Mom, can we please go get Turbo Tango? Please, we'll be hyperactive for 6 hours, and we'll probably end up fighting, and one of us will cry, because the other one's probably stabbed each other with a knife. Yay! I did stab my brother once. It wasn't on purpose. Finding the best lemon curd recipe, one lemon curd recipes is just in another language. I mean, if you pick the language, I'm down to do that. Why hasn't Ribena been discontinued for tasting so bad? Hey! You're out of line there, Johan. Ribena tastes good, as long as you water it down a little bit. You need to water it down a little bit. I'm gonna Google fancy lemon curd to see what they like put in it. Flavored lemon curd? Hey, no one's given me recipes that have anything else in it. Ooh, okay, this bodes well. Someone has googled how do you make lemon curd not taste metallic. That bodes very well for us making lemon curd. And I cannot wait. Poker wrap and lemon pairing, yeah. Although there's some things on that list of lemon pairings that they just don't have that I think should be there. Like, lemon and blueberry do go well. Lemon and raspberry is a good flavor. But I don't personally know how to add like a fruit flavor to a curd. I think if you made like a jam and mixed it in as it's cooking, probably with the sugar, I think it would work. But I don't know. I don't think it would kill me. I feel like this may be a reason why I can't find a single lemon curd recipe that incorporates other flavors. Can you imagine if we ace this and we come up with the best lemon curd on this fucking planet? I would love that. Lemon and fish. Okay, what kind of fish? Don't be shy. You're not being radical enough with your lemon curd ideas, Corvus. You gotta give me more than that. Fish isn't good enough. Are we talking tuna? Are we talking cod? Are we talking calamari? What are we talking? Like, come on. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. Right, let's just get everyone back up to full health before we go into war. Lemon and canned sardines from Tesco's. There we go. There we go. Actually, 10 out of 10 job, Johan. You gave me not only a kind of fish, but also the exact location where I could buy that fish. Genius. Wait, fuck, they don't want to fight me? Shit. I guess I gotta go the long way round. No. Can I even go the long way round? Where even am I? This is not going well. I'm so bad at silly Pokemon. I like this Pokemon though, to be fair. I like Sneasel. I like the way it stands and mocks me, like it knows that it's better than me. Is that a Gordon Ramsay tutorial on how to make lemon curd? Don't need one, I've got BBC Good Food. As far as I'm aware, you just make the curd. Simple, simple. Simple, simple. I hope there's one of those fake Gordon Ramsay tutorials. Like, you know the ones where it's him talking, but then someone like edits the hands to just be doing something feral. Why has no one made a lemon curd recipe that isn't just lemon? Okay, I'm gonna Google lemon and blueberry curd. Okay, wait, somebody has made blueberry lemon curd. It's very pink. Ooh, it's so pink. Oh, this is Pog. This is so Pog. You've got no idea. Blueberries, lemons, water, butter, sugar, eggs, egg yolks, lemon juice, salt. Okay, so it's very similar to the previous recipe. When do they add the blueberries? Add the blueberries, the zest, and water to a medium pan. Boil until the blueberries soften. Press through a sieve. Scrape the puree. Gang, it's looking like we can do whatever the fuck we want with our blueberries as long as we simply have the balls. Which bodes well. Time to make some absolutely feral lemon curds. I can't wait. We could make a lemon and canned sardines curd if you really wanted, but it's like, it wouldn't taste good. And I don't know why I would put my time and energy into making a curd that I cannot doth eat. That's all I'll say. Why would you want to why would you want to watch me as like I create an entire like little bowl of curd that simply tastes disgusting? Especially the gym leader. Someone's got a crush on the gym leader, am I right? That's really embarrassing. You know, if they know that, then it'll be really embarrassing. You know that if you have a crush on someone, you're supposed to repress that shit, okay? Get it out of here. Not in my town. Oh, okay, there's Pokemon Center. It's a cute town, though. I like a snow town. Always has nice music. Lemon and Kalanx. Okay, to be fair, Corvus, I'm sorry I didn't see your fish recommendation. The ones that move at the speed of light and probably giving people motion sickness? I'm sure it tastes lovely. The fish? The blueberries? We moved on way too quick, Johan. I'm so sorry. Balls? This gym used to be able to glitch? How did you glitch it? What did you used to do with it? They patched it, you could literally slide up directly to the gym leader bypassing the puzzle. I would love to do that, in my opinion. Right, wait, hang on. Let's Google type matchups. This is not a favorable matchup. Can I make vanilla lemon curd? I feel like that's too... Oh no, maybe it's too sweet. Oh god, my posture. My posture. No. Right, ice is effective against dragon, flying, grass, and ground. It's effective against flying, dragon, grass, and ground. So. Is there just an easier way to see the type? That's kind of annoying. Ah! You know what? I'm fine. This will be a really easy gym, so I don't even care. Ice is very weak defensively, so if I just go in with my firefighting monkey... Oh shit, I'm slipping all over the place! Also, what was that about being able to slip all the way to the top? Because I nearly did! Okay, hi Anton. Jesus. Motion sickness is the Gordy Ramsey video with the hands. They're always so intense. Oh, okay, yeah, but they're fun! Yes, they give you motion sickness, but they give you motion sickness the same way the best roller coaster of your life gives you motion sickness. You're like, oof, I feel ill. Let's go again! Me, when I was 12 years old, and I would go on the waltzers, and I'd get off, and I'd be so excited that I'd go straight back into the queue. And I'd do that on my own, like 3 or 4 times in a row, and then after the 4th time I'd feel so ill that I'd have to sit down and cry a little bit and beg my mother to buy me like a slushie so that I could have something cold to ease the fact that my brain was basically going through 0 gravity. That was great. I liked that. You can probably one-shot the whole thing with Phil, but that is my plan. Can I like fight you and then just... This puzzle makes me angry. But yeah, you should be able to just keep going to the platform. It's a shame they patched it, because I think that's funny. But yeah, that makes sense. I feel like an ice mechanic, like a slipping mechanic, has got to be so difficult. It's so slippy slidey. You're so dizzy after the ride. I love the waltzes so much, but yeah, it makes you feel so ill. Fuck yeah, the waltzes. So what if I did a stream where I was on the waltzes and I was also making lemon curd? What then? Hypothetically, what then? I kind of want to make the blueberry lemon curd. I think it sounds good. Like, blueberry and lemon is a really good combo. The only issue, I suppose, is when I have the lemon curd, what do I do with it? Yeah, let's forget Aquajet. Why did it always turn the same way? Yeah, so me, Meta, and someone else went on the waltzers semi-recently. And you know how on the waltzers they have those people that walk around and they spin you one way and then they spin you the other and you're there and you're like, yeah, time of your life. The person that was spinning our little waltzer cart spun us exclusively in one direction, which meant that by the end we'd been spinning one way at high speed for about 5 minutes. And that does something to you. That does something to a person. Something unspeakable. Pentagram. Yeah, it sure is. Let's just use Flame Wheel again. Although I get the vibe this is maybe more water than ice. Yeah. Yeah, we can't one-shot. Thankfully, that was pitiful. Ha 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 ha. No! Fuck, I just kept clicking! Damn it. Oh, on the plus side, that basically killed it. It's giving Spinning by Charlie XCX. It's giving Day. It really was. It was giving, you know that one Kylie Minogue song that's I'm spinning around? Get out of my way. It was giving that. Tentacle of Water Poison, thank you. Thank you. I did get water vibes when I saw it, but I still went for the fire type. But that's on me. That's not on you. You tried your best. Also, I've definitely had that haircut at some point in my life. I wouldn't have to try hard to just have that haircut. Ugh. Tentacruel is tenta and cruel. Yeah, tenta like water, cruel like poison. Sweet like sugar. The sugar that we will add to the lemon curd. I'm sorry, I've latched onto this lemon curd stream idea now and I can't get it out of my head. I think it would be fun. You have the smart sad ability to be able to say what type of Pokemon is on command. Nah. I don't know. I'm sure I would have that ability if I had played more Pokemon games and had looked into type matchups more. It's not somewhat sad. It's very sad. It's useful. It's useful to be able to like, hey Corvus, what type is this Pokemon? Can you help me? I don't want to Google it. It's nice to have the information in your head that Google has, because then when Google changes, you won't get tricked. You'll stay the same. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about all this. Name one. Deoxys, because we were talking about Deoxys earlier. Tell me Deoxys' type right now! That makes you tough, perhaps. No! God fucking damn it, I hate puzzles. Have I ever said that I hate puzzles? Because I do. I fucking hate puzzles. I hate them so much. Dyslexia is an anagram for daily sex. It is, and that's what it means. Don't let them trick you. But yeah, thank you Omicron for sticking around. And thank you for facilitating and validating my lemon curd idea. Now when I do it and it fails, it'll be your fault. And I don't have to feel bad about it. Right, I think I'm just gonna slip around all over the place until I get there. Right, so we've tried that route. What about... Okay. We'll fight everyone. I feel like we've got to probably fight everyone before we get to the point. Also, for some reason, Omicron, because I saw the word, like, I saw the word word and I saw anagram, and I saw the word daily, and I was like, oh, are you gonna give me a hint for today's Wordle? Because I haven't done it. Bad for the brain. Bad for the brain. Right. That's a little unfortunate. We'll go with Match Punch. And I would like to have some Tequila Rose. You know what? I would. So I will. I don't think I actually have any glasses right now. I should buy shot glasses. Simply for when I want a tiny little drink. Because right now I don't have that. Okay? I can always down my water, I guess. Not fun. Drinking water is so cringe and not based. Ooh, also, okay, so I'll say because people here, it's a mixed crowd. So, one of the societies that I'm in at university is basically hosting its election in a couple weeks to like elect new committee members so that the rest of us can go to bed finally, lay ourselves to rest among the sweet down of our feather-laden beds that we have made. And part of that like process is that we've sort of got to give like a little presentation about what current committee have done. And I'm taking after last year's secretary, and I'm gonna put on like a slide of some hit quotes from some of the minutes from some of the meetings. And one of my favorites so far, I'll tell you, is, and this was just minuted, emails are broken. Another one was something about how like someone had obtained a broken like mug that was merch for the society, and I'd written something about it was up to them and their goodwill to decide where on its journey the mug may now go, which I liked. But there's like a few things in there that were kind of cute. I'm trying to think of more. What else was in there? There was me and another committee member have too many receipts and too little money. And it was nice to look through. Yes, I spent way too much time looking through the minutes for these quotes, but I can't wait to show them and talk about what I've done this year. Although I did learn by doing this that apparently for the past year, one of my responsibilities was to fill out forms for like when we were doing events. So I imagine ticket forms probably some other forms, and I was not doing that. I absolutely was not. I will not be able to stand up there and say yes, I've done this, because I didn't know I was supposed to, so I kind of just let other people do it. Whoops. But I sent emails. I girl boss that inbox every day. Every day of my damn life I girl boss that inbox. Right, let's do that, because hopefully we'll one-shot it and then we can switch. Yeah! That was a poggers move on my half. Thinking now about what flavours we could put into the lemon curd. Apricot lemon curd? Is that a thing? Okay. I'm finding a lot more curds now I look into it. Apricot curd is like orange and shit. That looks so good. Ooh, there is unfortunately a method that uses a microwave, which is a little stressful. Apricot, cherry. I've made you too powerful? With the quote thing I absolutely have, but I am also way too powerful right now. I have access to being able to make just any curd. I don't know why I want to make so much curd right now. Raspberry and lemons and ice, that's what I'm thinking. Golduck. Okay, we will switch back to Kachow simply because, right. Lemon and raspberry curd. Damn. Ooh, okay, there's a curd that uses grapefruit juice and raspberries. This stuff looks so good. Are raspberries in season? What fruit is in season, UK? Well, we're not in September, Google, so hurry the fuck up. Unfortunately, gamers, it's only rhubarb right now. Rhubarb and lemon curd. Ooh! Hello, curd community. Back again on my curd bullshit. Drinking water is so cringe and not based. Every day of my life I girl boss that inbox. No, I like the quotes. I like them a lot. The quotes. The quotes, I like because obviously they tick up and you can randomly just read any of them with the quote command. And it's much more fun than the other number that ticks up and you can see how many we have, which is the cry command. Which don't use it because I'm not crying, and you're only allowed to use it when I cry on stream, or threaten to. Cold up water. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that with my brain. Steelix is steel. So I'm gonna switch to Filbert again. Community. Make your second glass of homemade cocktail. Save some lemon juice for me. I've got gallons of curd to make, Corvus. 49%? It's bearable. It's bearable. Not even average. That's what I'm saying. It's bearable. Like, I've seen a lot better, but I've seen a lot worse. That was super effective. What fucking level is this thing at? 'Cause I did nothing. What the hell? No, let me see the level. Let me see the level! Oh my god! It's only level? That does not bode well for me. It might be worth doing... Let's use fighting, see if it's stronger. I've got gallons of curd to make. I do! I simply do! I'm looking up rhubarb. And lemon. Curd. Not curd cake, just curd. Ugh. Okay. Rhubarb and lemon curd cake looks good. So I could make lemon curd. But there's a really disturbing website I've located called Nerds with Knives, which has within it a recipe for rhubarb lemon curd. And I'll be completely honest with you, it doesn't look great. It's strangely mush colored. It does look like baby food. But I suppose at the end of the day, when all's said and done, is that not what lemon curd is? Is that not what lemon curd does? Thank you. Your Wi-Fi will probably go wee-woo soon. Oh, Metra, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry for your Wi-Fi. I will channel you some of my Wi-Fi with my sheer brain power. And my Wi-Fi will then get worse, and yours will get better. And the overall effect will be that the stream continues to malfunction, but your Wi-Fi will be better. I promise you that. I will do whatever in my power I can. Yeah, basically, my TLDR off this whole fucking lemon curd thing is that I have a lot of lemon juice. I would like to make lemon curd, and it occurred to me that if I want to make lots of lemon curd, it's definitely more fun to do that with a stream, you know? Like, why would I make lemon curd on my own? Wait, I don't... Oh! Ah, I see. I don't see. I'm lying. No, I see. I see. I see. And then I go down. Okay, I don't see. I'm a very confused little Crimcher right now. We'll fight this person, so we might as well. And then after we fight this boss, I think I will get myself some Tequila Rose, because I want to show you all Tequila Rose. It's very delicious. It looks fun as well. It's one of those drinks that just looks kind of fun. Right, let's go with Match Punch. I love this Pokemon, by the way. Quagsire is one of my favorite little characters. Look at it. I love the way it opens up its mouth disturbingly wide and fires a bolt of pure energy at me. That's one of my favorite things about Quagsire. If I had to do a tier list of favorite things about Quagsire. Look at it. Isn't that cool? What a crazy little character. Filbert might cry. Yeah. Get over it, buddy. We've all been there. Have you tried not crying? Have you tried getting good? Okay, is that it? Nice. That was an easy little guy. And now where can I go from here? Up this way, maybe? I'm so goddamn stupid. I am, like, easily one of the stupidest little piss babies in this entire planet. I have never had a good thought in my life. I have no idea what is going on right now, to be completely honest with you. I may have to look up a walkthrough, because... I can't even, like, get out! I can't- I'm trapped in the gym! Oh, God! Oh, God, oh, fuck. Wait, no. No, I'm not trapped in the gym. I just have to go this way. Thank God. And I can't move that. What can I do this way? 39% vibes? Yeah, low vibes on everyone today, huh? That is very unfortunate, everyone. Very unfortunate. I wish I could improve those for you. Alas, I've been here. Can I go this way? Can. Am I being so stupid right now? Am I being silly? Are people seeing like a clear option that I could take and I'm just not taking it? Because I feel like at this point I've tried all of the possible like routes. Okay, I want Tequila Rose now. I don't care. I want Tequila Rose now, god damn it. I'll be back in like 4 minutes. And I'll be infinitely happier for it. I returned. Where did Melo go? I went to get Tequila Rose. I now have Tequila Rose. It is pink. It is a strawberry cream liqueur. It is very good. So it's basically like a strawberry milkshake, but it's tequila, I guess. And it's not ridiculously strong. It's 15%, but it's yummy. Back with a drink too. Nice! Does it use lemon juice? Because that's all I can think about. We sell that at the place you work. It's so good. It is good. It's quite simple. Like, I don't feel classy drinking it. I literally have no fucking clue about what I'm supposed to do. Like... I'm gonna have to Google this, simply because I don't know. And I'm kind of bored. Like, you know? So I'm gonna Google it. I'm not... Puzzle solving is fun, except for when it's not fun. It's actually just a bad time. So... Pokemon Diamond... Ice Gym. Puzzle. Lemon juice, lime, apple raspberry cordial, apple JD, Smirnoff tropical rum. That sounds really good. That sounds very fruity. Very, very fruity. I don't want to watch a video. No, just simply describe it to me in words, please. Oh, on the plus side, apparently this is one of the trickier puzzles. Shoot. Oh my god. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to do this. This is boring. Right, upon entering the gym, players should be able to slide to the left from the 4th row of tiles. So they crash into a large unbreakable. Okay, so I want to crash into the unbreakable one. This one. Next, they should head north to the 3rd of 3 white tiles. That one. Once they land on it, they'll want to slide to the right, which will take them to 2 connected white tiles. By moving to the tile below, and then sliding left, they can destroy the giant snowball blocking the first ladder. We theoretically would have done that. They should head up the stairs to the left, and then down, and then right. So they end up on the tile. That didn't happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is agony. I don't want to do it. I just want to slide around. So I need to approach that tile with momentum, right? That's basically what it's telling me. So surely if I am angry! I'm really angry! I'm angry! Poggers. Okay. And then I just need to do the same thing on the other side. Which should be easy as piss. I don't know what I could have done. All I know is, whatever I could do, I haven't done it. Right, and then I want to get back up or something. And then go... No! I think I have a right to have this be making me incredibly angry. Like, it's complicated, but not in a way that is satisfying. And if you make a tiny mistake, you just slide somewhere and you look a fool. Especially because I now can't remember how to get up to, like, the top of this. I think it might be this way? And then we want to do that, and then that. Okay, it's actually a lot easier when you understand that what you should be doing is breaking blocks with momentum. I did it. That was terrible. Didn't like that. Not fun. Didn't have fun. But on the plus side, we should be able to just ace it. Hi, Candice. Hell yeah. I did it! And as a treat, I'm gonna have a sip of my pink drink. Tequila on its own is just absolutely terrible. But this is pretty solid. And I like Candice's vibes. So rhubarb lemon curd is about a pound of rhubarb. Water, sugar, butter, eggs, lemon juice, 2 tablespoons? Fuck, I want to use more than that. Listen, these websites clearly don't understand how much I need to be getting through. Is there a different website telling me different seasonal fruits? Beetroot, carrot. Seasonal fruits are not great right now, to be completely honest with you. Raspberry curd looks good. I could make raspberry curd. Frozen raspberries, butter, cane juice. 2 tablespoons lemon juice. This just isn't enough lemon juice. I need more. I need more lemon juice in my recipes. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making stuff in the garden again. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making infinite lemon curd from the infinite lemon curd machine again. No, it's unfortunate. Seasonal fruits, like February and March, there is nothing. We just have rhubarb. And rhubarb isn't good for making a curd. Funnily enough, I'm gonna keep my Pokemon. Stream turn from Pokemon featuring lemons to lemons featuring Pokemon. It's just that my brain is a lot more focused on making lemon curd right now than it is on playing this game. Which I know is a very sad thing to say, and I'm sorry, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. You have tried your best. You really have tried, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, but you have just not... The fact that thinking about making a blueberry curd is so engaging to me that I'm barely looking at what I'm doing. I mean, I'm looking at this thing. Something could be said about this thing that I'm not going to say. Take from that what you will. It's psychic fighting. It sure is. You can call it thick. It's not just that, I love the... That's very nice. Mom, Phineas and Ferb turned the sea into lemon curd. Genius idea. Sea salt lemon curd. I like it. I think it works. I think it's fun. You can use a full restore? Fuck. God damn, that was a bad round for me. I did no damage, they did no damage. We're all just buffered by the hail. Average mellow stream. It's just so... Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is a really good game to play when you actually would like to think about other things, you know? Filbert went down? But Filbert doesn't go down. What the fuck? What the hell? Maybe I'll just go for Floatzel. We'll just go down the list. Wow, I know. Sweet and salty? Nah. Sweet and sour? Nah. Sweet, sour, and salty? Yes. Lemon, salt, and vanilla. Yum. Delicious. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is the game you play when you're in the mood for curd. So true. It just gives me... It's got curd vibes. When I think of Brilliant Diamond, I think of... I see myself at the stove with a big bottle of lemon juice. I see myself sauteing some juice, adding some sugar, cracking in some eggs. I really don't cook with eggs very often. I was so surprised that lemon curd contains eggs. Why? What are the eggs adding to the curd that I couldn't? Is why I'm looking forward to making the vegan curd, because I wanna know what the difference is. Because a lot of the reviews for the vegan curd are like, wow, I made this because I didn't have any eggs, but it's actually incredible. I'd like to know. Oh no, your last resort Pokemon. It's big. Why are its eyes so red? Is your Pokemon well? What is that in reference to, Meta? Sorry, my brain is absolutely checked out. I give myself too much Tequila Rose. It's delicious, but it's basically dessert. Ooh, Abomasnow is actually quite tough. I'm in the mood for curd. I just slap on a good old episode of Melomaniac plays Pokemon Brilliant Diamond TM. Honestly, if anyone wasn't in the mood for lemon, if any lemon curd fans weren't in the mood for lemon curd before this stream, I know you are now. I know you are. Lemon curd fans, where you at? Because I know I've hit my target audience with this one. Also, because I'm a coward. Let's wake Philbert up. Favorite thing about a bomber snow is that its ice mustache flutters when it breathes out. Yeah, I like that as well. That's a really nice detail. It makes it feel quite cozy. Like, I'm making fun of its stupid eyes and its silly little being big. But oh, it's thrilled to bits. But I'll be honest with you, I think Bomber Snow is friendly. I think this is a friendly character, if I should say so myself. Shame its blink animation is like 3 frames per second. Yeah, that is a shame. It's just a little awkward to look at, isn't it? It's just a little embarrassing. Sorry, I actually didn't notice it until you said. But it really is. It's like a shutter. It's like a fucking camera shutter. That is embarrassing. That's not terrible. It is 3 frames. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ka-chow! I am speed. But hopefully, I feel like Bomber Snow is probably ice. Just ice? Plain ice? Ice Ice Baby? It's Ice Ice Baby. I'm gonna do close combat just to end this. Take down in 1. Thank you. Ice Grass. So fire. Same as Snova. Nice, nice. Oh, Tequila Rose is good, but I give myself so much. Yay! Candy's nuts. They sure can. So, obviously we're gonna leave the gym and plot is gonna happen. Oh shit! Hold on, wait. We have 1 gym left after this? White eggs and curd. Eggs you think might be those binding agent to, but texture, you're wrong person to explain. You can't eat lemon curd, you're gonna Google. Eggs is to thicken the curd. It makes sense. It does, because I suppose at the end of the day, lemon curd is like a lemon custard, and you add eggs to custard. Custard and butter, so it does make sense. But I, as a human, I was just like, when you make jam, you don't add eggs to jam. And to me, lemon curd was just like lemon jam. Which obviously it isn't, like lemon curd is its own thing, but to me, my brain was just confused as fuck that essentially I was adding eggs to jam. Did you know you can use blood as a replacement binding agent instead of eggs? Oh, that's why Meta said binding. There was lots of different kinds of bindings that came to mind before I contemplated binding agent. But yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I could use my own blood. But I definitely don't think I could sell Melomaniac branded lemon curd if it contains my blood. In fact, I definitely wouldn't want to sell that. But it makes sense. I'm pretty confident that there's... I mean, this might not be why, but I know that in tears there is a enzyme that is also in eggs called lysozyme. So maybe if I harvested enough of my tears, I could use it as a binding agent. A vegan one too. But no, the vegetarian. What are the vegan recipes actually? Quite curious. Because now that I think about it, what is replacing the binding agent? This one is corn flour, caster sugar, coconut cream. I think it's probably the corn flour in this one that's thickening it. What about the other one? Easy vegan lemon curd. This one's very yellow, so hopefully it works. I think that's because of the turmeric. Yeah, it's the turmeric. This one is cornstarch. Yeah, okay, so they're using corn flour. They're using corn flour, nice. The raspberry one just uses eggs. Egg yolks, even. It looks good. I just need to know that they like last, because essentially the main reason I want to make curd out of my lemon juice is that the lemon juice will last until the 23rd of this month, whereas lemon curd would maybe outlive that. There were a lot of things that came to my mind when I heard binding before I thought of binding agents. There were! I thought of like chest binding. I thought of like book binding. I thought of binding because I know that binding is a move in Pokemon. Listen, you don't know. You don't know the cognitive leaps that I went to simply to get something out of binding. Let's look at the map. Because I think I need to go to the lake, don't I? Like, that's my goal. I just kind of did the gym because I was here. It's more innocent than you'd realised. Yeah, exactly. I thought of very reasonable methods of binding, I'll have you know. I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave. Well, fuck you then. Yes? Jesus. Didn't you know I beat the, Are you okay? Okay? Then why are you buried in the snow? I understand making friends with Pokemon, but geez, it's a little much. One of my sister's friends started liking your Instagram post from a while ago. They're like 14, they need to fuck off. I don't think that any 14-year-old should even have Instagram, Johan. So I think you should report their accounts for, I don't know, for harassing you. Get them out of here. Get them off that website. Cringe website. Let's just buy like a ton of those. Yeah, let's buy 11. Sure, I got the money. But I always have so much money in Pokemon because I never like spending it. Yeah, sure. I also would like more while I'm here. Yes, I want 11 revives. Yes, that'll be 16,000. I might buy a bunch of repels while I'm here. Because I can't really be bothered to fight Pokemon. I'd rather not. Pokemon theme. Let's listen. No, it's good. It's nice. I feel like it's a nice sign when the theme for shopping is good. Because then you associate... Oh, sorry, I just dropped the hand cream. Oh my god, that is so gross. I just dropped the hand cream lid on the floor and watched as like a plume of dust immediately got caught on the sticky end. That is repulsive. I would like to scream. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Yep, my floor is dusty and covered in my own hair. I am shedding all over the place. They're not even recent posts, it's one of the ones where they started scrolling through the account. I hate children, we don't need them, they aren't good, what's the benefit? None. So true. I think as a population we've achieved the maximum amount of children that we need. So, yeah, basically, TLDR. I agree, children, get them out of here. Concept of children? Bad. Real children? Bad. Children cringe, not based. I don't know, they're just annoying. I think teenagers are more annoying because they're either really awkward and you're like, oh honey, you're just like me, I'm so sorry. Or they have so much fucking confidence for no reason in a way that is like exclusively designed to make you feel weird about existing. Like, so many teenagers make me just feel weird and old and gross. And I'm 21. Hugo. She's gonna fucking push him in the lake. I'm not like against it. Let's go back to the Veilstone HQ. Ew, it's so cold here. Team Collector's gonna do something huge. That's why you should keep out of our way. Don't come whining. Don't waste your time. Veilstone, you say? I think I will. Hello, ladies. Hello, Trash. Hey, how are you? I'm on my drinking pink tequila, strawberry tequila bullshit. That Pokemon called Uxie was suffering. I'm gonna get tougher. It's not about winning. I have to be stronger. That sounds like toxic masculinity to me, Hugo. pushes you in the lake. You watched Batman? Fuck yeah! I'm glad you enjoyed it. I have no idea personally when I'm gonna watch it, but I would love to. I'm gonna catch this thing. I think it's funny. I think this is a funny creature. You're almost 29, pray for you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that there are children wandering around. The thing is, I'm so aware, like, Corvus, you don't feel old to me. But I also don't feel old to me. And 5 years ago, I would have felt very old to me. So I'm aware that, like, with time, I'm only going to feel the same. Maybe more confident, but otherwise just the same. And meanwhile, everyone around me is gonna start feeling so baby. And what am I supposed to do about that? Knowing that I'm old and gross. Or is that actually better than Arceus Sword and Shield? Because Arceus Sword and Shield has kind of like baseline 6 out of 10 graphics. That just is for everything. Whereas this game goes from 3 to 10 just out of nowhere, for no reason. You had a group of girls come older than 15, ask you to buy them alcohol. You're an entire man. You with one of your friends. He was also an entire man. They walked up to 2 men and asked them to buy alcohol. Johan, that is just scary. That is concerning. See what I mean though? Like, they have so much fucking confidence. And that story is particularly unfortunate because I trust you, Johan. And obviously the chances of that kind of interaction going wrong are hopefully low. But no 15-year-old girl should be going up to any adult and being like, hi, can you buy me alcohol? I'm in a vulnerable position, can you help me out? No! Ah! The confidence and yet the lack of fear. See, the only story I have like that is one time me and a friend were walking to a friend's house to go to a party. We were both 17, and it was like 6 p.m. and it was baby's first party, you know, where there's alcohol and this girl's parents were away for the weekend, and you know, baby's first party. Like, we knew that this person had like maybe vodka and maybe a couple of like Strongbow cans at their house, and it was like, oh my goodness. And behind us, these girls who are maybe only a couple years younger than us stop us, and they're like, hey, can you go to the shops and buy us some alcohol? Or like, I think they wanted cigarettes. Like, it was really weird. And we just kind of... I mean, we're a safer choice, but I don't see how we possibly looked old enough. I don't understand. It was a stupid ask. Like, sorry, we can't even buy us alcohol or cigarettes. Batman Good, you saw it the other day. I'm hearing really good stuff about it. I actually am. Oh, I'm going to Veilstone. Sorry, head empty a moment there. Head's still empty. Holy shit, wake up. But, you know, I'm hearing really good stuff about it consistently, which is nice. Yes, I would. You want his boots, it was excellent. You love how willing it was to be a little feral. It's good for the brainworms. It is. I've heard the classic quote of like, this is finally the Batman movie we all deserved. Finally the Batman movie that Robert Pattinson was built for. Just a little bit feral, little bit batshit, as one could say. Just perfect. As an arty boy, be like the part where the camera angles and focus was arty too. Hee hee. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for that reasoning. I've seen a couple of like angles and shots of like Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson, and it just looks beautiful. Like, they've shot those two particularly well. They do call him batshit. Damn it, they stole my joke. That was my joke. And they stole it from me. Bastards. Right. Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz, indeed. Indeed. I've also seen TikToks that are like, they always cast the It Girls as Catwoman. And they really do. Anne Hathaway. Oh, I can't remember the actress's name. The woman that like voices Yzma. I want to say that her name's like Kat something. Kit something. She's very interesting, very cool. Kit something? Oh no, head empty. Right, Veilstone Warehouse. Veilstone Warehouse, Veilstone Warehouse. Let's go. You didn't know what to say, but all significant others were there by that point. They proceeded to explain why it was a terrible decision. Hopefully their little lecture registered in their heads. Hopefully. No, you're lucky. It's good, actually, in that situation that you had your partners with you. To, like, just to... Because I imagine your brain just kind of frees up, like... What are these children doing? Children, please, this is... What the fuck? So it's nice to have someone that can back you up and explain it and maybe come across as maybe a bit more trustworthy. I don't know. Cosmic energy for the win. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could harness that? Yeah. They're not subtle. I'm sure everyone knows at this point that they're just incredibly sus. Especially when you speak to some of them. Like, the receptionists are like, hi, how can we help you? And then you wander down the corridor and this feral little blue-haired piss baby says, we're gonna eliminate everything. That's our policy. Hello, scientists. Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be in Paris? I don't want to join. Can I get through? Do I not have the key? Fuck. I remember someone telling me about the key. God damn. Do I have the key? Because this was a while ago now and I don't remember. Shit. I don't remember who has the key. Do you have the key? Shit. Oh, I ruined this man's life. But he does have the key. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to ruin your entire career and have all of your family hate you. Eartha Kitt. There we go. She was cool. The one shot with the gunfire lightning out of my head. It was so good. Damn it, I want to watch it now. I want to watch. Wow, I want to watch the Bat film. Can I use the storage key? I'm stupid. This isn't the warehouse. This is the building. I'm so stupid. I've done this exact same thing before with this city, where I've been like, oh yeah, I'm going to the correct location. Meanwhile, absolutely not going to the correct location. It's around here, isn't it? I didn't just say no because then they'd walk up to a different group. No, you're right, because that's the risk. Like, because if you just say no, they'll be like, oh no, these ones are cringe, and then they'll just go find someone else. So to be honest, it sounds like you did the best possible thing in the situation of trying to slow down and explain why it's a bad idea. So yeah. To be fair, Johan, it definitely makes you hate teenagers and children a little bit, but I think you handled it well, and hopefully that is a specific group of teenage girls that won't make that mistake again. Like, hopefully they took something from that. See, this is why I respect my mother for buying me alcohol when I was 17. I respect her because I never had to go ask any scary men. Not saying that you're scary, but I never had to go ask any scary people for alcohol. I just texted my mother and I said, hey, can you go buy me Smirnoff Ice? And she said, yes, my dear, I can. Don't get home too late. Let me know if you're okay. Yes, I would like to use the storage key. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's fine. I wouldn't need that again, though. Your mum just got it. Oh yeah, your mum just got the alcohol. I was like, what did your mum get? Is she okay? Yeah. I don't know. I struggle to think that any teenager that has the kind of relationship with their parents where their parents trust them to not overdo it and, you know, that the child trusts that their parent is the best possible person to ask. I don't think that could be abused, you know? Like, I suppose it could, but as long as you have a cutoff and you're reasonable as a parent, I definitely think that's the better solution. I have very strong opinions, actually, about proper parenting. and a lot of them are based around communication and freedom, like accepting that between the ages of like 15 and 18, that child is gonna want to do certain things, like have alcohol maybe with friends, and it is definitely riskier for them to go and ask people on the street or just take things that their friends give them. It is definitely riskier to do that than to be able to, you know, help them, moderate them, give them support. When they mess up, let them know that you're there for them, that you'll never, you know, they could never do anything bad enough that you wouldn't go and help them. Because I think that's a scary thing a lot of people, like a lot of kids feel, is that they do something secretly, they mess up, but it's scarier somehow to tell their parents. I don't know. I think that sucks. I think that's a shitty vibe for a parent to establish. I have strong feelings. Colin Farrell did a little penguin waddle. Oh, Penguin Man. I heard there was the Penguin and the Riddler. It's very weird just getting like drip fed the occasional spoiler through TikTok and Twitter. Damn, I can't believe we nearly have all of the badges. That's kind of PogChamp. Also, this warehouse is big. I think instead of doing this entire warehouse, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Partly because I could do with going to sleep soon, and partly because H-Bomber Guy dropped a new video essay, and I'd like to watch a little bit of that before I go to bed. So, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Riddler's the main big bag, okay. First time in cinema in 2 years, really trash! God, I'm glad you enjoyed it then. Wow! No, that's a really good first time back in a cinema experience then, to watch something that's visually fun, a little bit feral, and also has Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson in it. Paul Dano is very good. You feel boring now? You didn't drink properly till you're almost 18 at a party with several close school friends? No, don't feel boring. Like, when I say that my mum would buy me stuff, I mean, the summer before I turned 18, there were literally like 2 occasions where I went to a party at someone's house, and it probably ended at about midnight, and I went home feeling sober, and got in bed. Like, the most crazy thing we did is like, ooh, we had a little bit of vodka, and then we walked to McDonald's. Ooh, one of my friends lay down on the road. Oh, how silly! Like, not on the road, but like towards the road. And the joke's on us, Corvus, because I don't know how to make cocktails. I was drinking for an extra year compared to you, and yet I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to do a fucking thing. Parasite was the last thing you saw in the cinema. Ooh, it's a shame there was nothing in between, but a Parasite, the Batman sandwich is a very good duo. That is a good 2 for 2, exactly. The one we saw before this was The Matrix 4, which was... I've heard mixed stuff. I've heard people say that it's very good to what they're trying to create for that film. And I've heard people say that it's a little bit boomer energy, internet, scary, cringe. But yeah, I kind of forgot it existed. I still don't know if you liked it or not even now. To be fair, that's an emotion. That's a pretty strong thing to take away from a movie, that you don't fully know how you feel about it. I feel that way about the movie The Joker, where the experience of watching it in the cinema was terrible, but I do think much about it was artistically interesting. It's meta while also being dumb. That sounds good. I don't know. Dumb as hell is fun, clever is fun. Why not? I am yet to have seen Matrix 1. I have the DVDs actually right here, and at some point I'm gonna watch them. But no, yeah, I've not seen the first Matrix yet. Just not seen the Joker. They moved from the past 2 years and you wouldn't have seen it. I wonder why. Jonathan Joff is in it. Is in The Matrix 4? AKA you? Yeah, famous celebrity Jonathan Joff. I didn't know he was in that. I knew that it was a couple of the cast from the last one. Tequila Rose is great, but like, it coats my mouth in a flavour that I can only describe as being unpleasant. and the flavor that coats my mouth tricks my brain into thinking that if I have another sip, it'll fix it. So I have another sip and it doesn't. AKA alcohol. Just stop watching movies in general, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I think the experience of going to a cinema and sitting down and dedicating like part of your day to watching a movie is a lot more pleasant than today I'm gonna sit down in my room and watch this movie. I've seen a few things in cinemas in the past year, I guess. But I don't know. I enjoy watching movies with James. I say that, we have not watched a movie in a while. Because we've just been watching the X-Files instead. X-Files is great, don't get me wrong, but it's the only thing we've been watching. Are you ready to watch anything because of the time? Yeah, it's so much time. You put so many hours into a movie and maybe you enjoy it, maybe you don't. And that's too much for a risk, in my opinion. Right. Okay. I'm just checking a couple of things and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. But I know I will be back on Wednesday. Because I definitely have time. But I won't be back this Saturday, I should say. This Saturday I'm busy. But this Sunday, if I can obtain the supplies, and if I can make sure that my flatmate is okay with it, I would like to do the lemon curd stream. And Trash, I'm sorry that was probably a very confusing sentence. Trash and anyone who joined in the past half an hour. The fact the majority of big releases have been Marvel and you start watching Marvel movies, so I've liked a lot of the Marvel releases in the past year. I have. But I've also liked the TV shows a lot more, and I know that you're just not engaged with it as much, which is very fine. You either love watching things with people at home or go to the cinema on your own. Interesting. A lot of people flip it the other way around. But I suppose if you have a cinema next door, it's very convenient. What are you playing Wednesday? Wednesday will be more Twilight Princess. And I'm really looking forward to that because I didn't play as long as I wanted to last week. It makes sense. It makes no sense. No context, just lemon curd. I'll give you a little bit of context. So I have a lot of lemon juice that is going to go out of date in a few weeks. And I think it would be funny to do a stream where we make 3 batches of lemon curd. 1 vegan, 1 not vegan, and then 1 with like a fruit in it. And I think it would be funny to call it lemon curd stream. So yeah, Wednesday, Thick Gremlin Waifu stream. Sunday, lemon curd stream. Killing it with the content recently. Hell yeah. It does sound fun. I think it will be. It's gonna be very simple, because to be honest, the process of making lemon curd is like standing over a stove and mixing sugar with eggs and lemon juice. So I'll have to figure out the best camera setup for that. I've got no clue, but I can sort that another time. For now, you finish work at 8 on Sat, so come home to lemon curd is the dream. That is the dream. Although I would be doing it on Sunday. Sorry, I should make that clearer. This Saturday, I'm not streaming Skyrim because me and James are going to like a friend's birthday party, essentially. But it does mean that I'm free to stream on Sunday. So I will be making lemon curd as long as I can. There's 2 things I need to sort. I need an Ethernet to USB adapter. I also theoretically need a 15-meter long cable. So it might not be this Sunday because the only access I have to the 15-meter long Ethernet cable is at home, and I've been home recently, so I probably shouldn't buy a train ticket home to get a cable. Okay, we'll see, actually. Don't get too excited about a Sunday lemon curd stream. It will happen between now and the date that the lemon juice goes out of date. So at some point between now and the 23rd of March. Sorry that is so vague, but I will stream on Sunday, and I will stream at 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, depending on how I feel. So 8:30-ish. To emotionally prepare, but I'll definitely announce it. I will let you know. I will put it in my Discord. But yeah, until then, have a good rest of your evening, everyone. Have a good rest of your week. I hope it all goes well. And yeah, until then, XOXO, go Piscar.